viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is a serious one that is creating panic in immigrant communities. The United States has reportedly begun revoking citizenship from some naturalized Americans. This is not a rumor, it is real and it is raising questions for over 25 million naturalized citizens living in the US right now. So who is at risk? Why is this government doing this? And what should you do if you are a naturalized citizen or planning to become one? Grab a drink, sit tight, and let's break it down in plain, simple English. Okay? So if you are new, consider subscribing, turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget to like. Okay? Let's start with the basics. Who is a naturalized American? These are people who were not born in the US but later became citizens after fulfilling requirements like living in the country for several years, holding a green card, passing the citizenship test, and taking the oath of allegiance. Over the years, America has welcomed people from all corners of the world: Nigeria, India, China, Mexico, Somalia, the Philippines, you name it. As of now, there are over 25 million naturalized citizens in the United States. That's almost 8% of the entire population. So yes, if you are watching this and you are naturalized, you are not alone, okay? Why is the US revoking citizenship now? Now, here is where it gets serious. The US government has launched efforts to strip some people of their citizenship through a process called denaturalization. Denaturalization is basically when the government takes back your citizenship. It is rare, but it is real and it is legal. So why now? To increase security concerns, fraud allegations, tightening of immigration rules, and rising political pressure. In 2024, the Department of Justice (DOJ) quietly ramped up a task force to review thousands of old naturalization files. If they find you lied on your application even 10 or 20 years ago, or if you had a criminal record and did not disclose it, your citizenship can be revoked. So let's talk about some real life cases that has happened. This is not just theory. In recent years, people have already lost their US citizenship for using fake names or documents to get a green card, lying about criminal history during the naturalization process, being linked to war crimes or human rights violation in their own country, or entering the US illegally, then getting naturalized under false pretense. One popular case was a man from India who became a US citizen in the 2000s, but years later it was discovered. He had lied about being married to someone else just to get a green card. Boom, citizenship gone. In another case, a man from Africa who got naturalized in the 90s had his citizenship revoked for failing to disclose a past involvement in a military group. Now you might be asking, is this targeting everybody who is naturalized? Here is the honest answer: no, but it is complicated. The government says they are only going after bad actors, those who committed fraud, lied on their application, or posed a threat to national security. But here is the fear: once a door is open, even innocent people can get caught in the system, especially if they made small error, tiny error years ago. Remember, many immigrants don't fully understand the form they feel. Some rely on shady agents or middlemen. A tiny error you made 15 years ago could now come back to haunt you. Here are some red flags that could put a naturalized citizen at risk. Number one is lying on your green card or citizenship application. Number two is not disclosing a past arrest or criminal charge. Number three is changing your identity or using fake documents. The fourth one is fraudulent marriages, like paper marriages for green card. And the fifth one is membership in extremist or criminal groups. These are the most common triggers for denaturalization. Even if you have been a citizen for 10 to 20 years, if evidence surfaces now, the government has the right to investigate. You might wonder, how do they even know? Well, welcome to the age of digital records and AI-powered immigration audits. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (USCIS) now uses a system that connects your immigration, criminal, and travel history. They are even reviewing old fingerprints and biometrics under Operation Janus, a program designed to catch people who use different identities in the past. So even if you thought something was buried years ago, it might come up now. So brace yourself. This part is very important. Here is what every naturalized American should do, especially if you got your citizenship in the last 30 years. The first thing I would recommend is get a copy of your naturalization file. You have the right to request it from USCIS. Second thing is double check your documents. Make sure everything matches your application history. Next thing you could do is talk to an immigration attorney, especially if you think you made a mistake or use a middleman to file. Another thing you can do is avoid committing any crimes. Even minor ones can become a big issue if your citizenship is questioned. Don't panic, but stay informed. Knowledge is power. You work hard for your citizenship, so protect it. Okay, what does this mean for immigrants planning to naturalize? If you are currently on a green card and plan to naturalize soon, this is even more important for you. Don't lie on your application. Don't omit anything, even if it feels small. Be honest about every detail: your name, address history, job history, even travel dates. The system now has powerful background check tools. It is better to be honest and delayed than lie and be denied, or worse, revoked later. So what does the future look like for naturalized citizens in the US? We are likely to see more of these denaturalization cases, especially if politics continues to focus on immigration control. But it doesn't mean the system is broken. It just means immigrants need to be more informed, prepared, and protected. If your citizenship was earned lawfully and honestly, there's no reason to panic. But if there are skeletons in your closet, now might be the time to come clean with legal advice. So let's summarize this whole story. The US is reviewing all naturalization cases for fraud. Over 25 million people are technically in the naturalized category. While only a small group may be at risk, the fear is real. Get your records, know your status, don't panic, but stay prepared. This is not to scare anyone, it is to keep you informed and empowered, okay? If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you think US is going too far with revoking citizenship? Until next time, stay safe and stay smart, okay? I'll see you in the next one.